All right, next up, we have Caitlin with Pulp Pantry.
Hi, everyone. My name is Caitlin Magentel, and I'm the founder and CEO of Pulp Pantry. We're reinventing junk food staples made from nutritious, upcycled ingredients like juice pulp. So why juice pulp, you might ask? Well, 9 in 10 Americans don't eat their servings of fruits or vegetables. And if we were to all eat our servings, we'd save over 100,000 lives and $17 billion in medical costs. Yet of the 133 billion pounds of food that go to waste each year, the largest portion is fresh fruits and vegetables. I thought it was crazy that we were wasting the same foods that we needed to consume more of. So I looked to organic upcycled juice pulp as a potential versatile ingredient that we could use to make eating better for your body and for the planet the easy and delicious choice. We call this stealth health. This past month, we launched our pulp chips, which I hope many of you have tried yesterday and will try today, that are made from 50% upcycled ingredients, including kale and celery juice pulp. And why chips, you might ask? Well, 90% of consumers eat chips, and I know I'm one of them. But more importantly, our pulp chips are a perfect example of what we stand for as a brand and what we promise to our customers. Fresh ingredients are our first ingredients. Secondly, our products are full of fiber. And last, sustainability is at the forefront of our brand. It's not an afterthought. We launched our pulp chips in familiar flavors that would lower the barriers to trial. And our brand is perfectly poised to capture the growth in health and wellness snacking as a brand that marries the nutrition of fresh snacking with the convenience of shelf-stable snacks. Of course, despite all the growth in health and wellness snacking, 75% of snackers still wish there were healthier options. And here's how we're meeting their needs. 57% of consumers are looking to buy upcycled foods in the next year. This is an important and unique brand driver for Pulp Pantry, but it's also central to our sustainability story. Of course, consumers also care about nutrition, and one of their top 3 priorities is fiber. Our products are differentiated in this space as each of our bags of pulp chips offer your full day serving of fiber. Our bags are gonna retail for $4.99 for a 5-ounce bag, which is premium but competitive in the grain-free chip set, but offers a much greater value than vegetable-based snacks such as kale chips. And our customers skew towards women in their 20s to 40s who are active physically and socially, and who value things like nutrition, health and wellness, and sustainability. We're launching on e-commerce and partnering with other online marketplaces that specialize in verticals such as Gen Z snacks, sustainable grocery, and diet-specific categorization. These channels allow us to tell our brand story in a unique way. Our brand growth is central to our core pillars at Pulp Pantry, which is a brand synonymous with fruits, vegetables, fiber, and sustainability through upcycling. We're a millennial-owned brand with a voice and values that resonate with today's consumers. I hope you'll find me and try some snacks.
Well, we'll have you step this way a little bit, take the mic with you, and hopefully you'll get to share a little bit more. Oh, you can sit down. Yeah, pull up a chair. Join the team. Guys, what do you think? What's your initial thoughts on this is some pretty interesting packaging on the look and feel of this brand?
I mean, I can start. I love the concept's awesome, upcycled and food waste reduction, and I like the packaging and the flavor profiles are strong. The sea salt and vinegar, and I tried the barbecue yesterday, strong flavor profiles. So I mean, I love the concept and I like the product a lot. My question for you was kind of, what does your sales organization look like, maybe your broker network, and how do you plan on growing that out?
So we're focused on e-commerce to start, and more so that's because we want to build brand equity in this space and brand awareness around our upcycling message. I think it's really hard in retail to tell that story, so that's been an important thing for us, is to focus on online marketplaces that really help support unique storytelling elements before launching in retail. Personally, I love sales and marketing, so that's definitely a passion of mine, but I do think, moving forward, we'll need to add a broker network and probably an outsourced sales team to start.
Thanks.
I'll go next. I really liked it. Tastes great. What I really like about it is there's similar products in the marketplace, but you are very much on the veggie forward end of it coming through. So that's fantastic. I had a question about the okara flour. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? I'd never seen it before.
Well, shout out to Renewal Mill, which is an amazing brand based in San Francisco, but they work with Hodo Foods, which is one of, I think, the biggest tofu manufacturers. And they basically take the byproduct, high fiber, high protein okara flour is basically like soy pulp. And they turn that into the flours that we use in our products. And they just have a really cool sourcing story, so I wanted to partner with them to boost the fiber in our products, but also to support a similar mission.
Got it. So it's equally, fits into the upcycling story, but it also
Exactly.
amps up the protein and the fiber.
Exactly.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, just a comment for me too, and back to the packaging, and once again, the product is amazing, and it's the amount of fiber that's in it is impressive. So, if you think about just celebrating the ingredients that you're using and even sharing the fiber a little bit more on front, you think you'd want to bring that to the front of the packaging a little bit more and talk about it, because it is a differentiator, right, compared to all the other.
No, I definitely agree. I think it gets lost on the bottom of the package, so that's something to revisit
Just in the
for
future,
retail especially.
Yeah, and then I'm a supply chain guy, but the hard part about upcycling is always how do you do the supply chain, the complexity of lot tracking and quality variation and color and all that stuff. Like, how do you guys see as you build it into a larger business that you can manage that type of complexity?
I think it's all dependent around the partners that we choose, and I definitely started with the grassroots, like local LA juiceries, and that was something that I realized with scale is it's really hard to manage that, and food safety has to be the #1 priority. Right. But actually, our partner for sourcing these chips is Suja Juice, and so shout out to Suja because they're an amazing company, and they've really helped us to pioneer a really responsible way to collect the pulp, to of course freeze it and have it be frozen to our co-packing facility. So they're really robust with their QA team, and they've helped us to really build out what that might look like.
Oh, nice. Okay, good,
Awesome.
Well, unfortunately, we are out of time for questions. But thank you so much for sharing Pulp Pantry with us.
Thanks so much for watching NOSH. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ding that bell.